In a lush bamboo forest, deep in the heart of China, lived a wise old panda named Baiyun. Baiyun was known throughout the forest as the wisest and kindest of all the animals. He loved teaching the young ones important life lessons. One sunny morning, Baiyun noticed two young pandas, Mei Mei and Tao Tao, arguing over a shiny red apple they had found. Their loud voices echoed through the forest, disturbing the peace. "It's mine," shouted Mei Mei, gripping the apple tightly. "No, I found it first," Tao Tao yelled back, trying to snatch it away. Baiyun slowly approached the squabbling pandas. "What seems to be the problem, little ones?" he asked in his calm, soothing voice. Mei Mei and Tao Tao both started talking at once, each trying to explain their side of the story. Baiyun raised his paw to silence them. "One at a time, please." After hearing their stories, Baiyun nodded thoughtfully. "I see. You both want the apple, and you're both very upset about it." The young pandas nodded, still glaring at each other. "Let me tell you a story," Baiyun said, sitting down on a soft patch of grass. Mei Mei and Tao Tao, curious and eager to hear one of Baiyun's famous stories, sat down too. Once upon a time, there were two best friends, Ping and Ling. They were always together and loved playing in the forest. One day, they found a beautiful, shiny stone. Both wanted to keep it. Just like you two, they began to argue, each insisting the stone was theirs. Mei Mei and Tao Tao glanced at each other, realizing the similarity to their own situation. Their argument grew louder and angrier. Baiyun continued. They yelled and tugged at the stone, not realizing that their friend, a small bird named Xia, was watching from a nearby tree. Xia flew down and said, "Your anger is spoiling everything. You're best friends. Is this stone worth more than your friendship?" Mei Mei and Tao Tao looked down, feeling a little ashamed. Ping and Ling stopped and looked at each other. They realized Xia was right. Their friendship was far more valuable than any stone. They decided to take turns keeping the stone, and from that day on, they shared everything. Baiyun looked at Mei Mei and Tao Tao. "Anger spoils everything, my young friends. Is this apple worth more than your friendship?" Mei Mei and Tao Tao shook their heads. Tao Tao spoke first. "I'm sorry for yelling, Mei Mei. You can have the apple." Mei Mei smiled and handed the apple to Tao Tao. "No, you take it. Let's share it," Baiyun beamed with pride. "That's the spirit. Now, how about we all enjoy this apple together?" The three pandas sat together, happily sharing the apple. Baiyun's lesson had worked, and Mei Mei and Tao Tao learned that anger only spoils things, but kindness and sharing make everything better.